Good afternoon, everyone. It's Friday afternoon, April 3rd, 2020, and we are filming and recording from Reston, Virginia. I want to talk today about how to stay steady, how to stay grounded, and how to stay centered as the things that are happening in the world around us begin to mushroom and create a lot of tension and a lot of anxiety about what's coming. As we were driving back from the store this morning, I was noticing that the air around me felt a little different, that it felt as though there was an added layer of anxiety, I guess is what we would call it, around how the numbers are beginning to exponentially mushroom. And I think that one of the biggest pieces when something like this occurs for our own well-being and for our ability to remain a leader in our world, to remain someone who can be an oasis, someone who can stay as full as possible themselves, is to take the time to dive inside and to ground yourself as deeply as you can. And my formula is that as big as the issue feels, allow yourself to go that deeply, internally and deeply into the earth in your grounding. So as we watch what's going on in the world, as we respond to it, as we take care of ourselves, as we pay attention to what's happening, you need to be spending an equal amount of time dropping inside and then grounding yourself deeply into the earth so that your balance is even between the internal and the external. So our practice today will be one that will be an in-depth grounding, if you will. So if you would, find a place you can sit down. Certainly if you're driving a car, don't close your eyes, or any large vehicle. And as you sit, make sure you've got a nice backrest behind you, that your feet, the soles of your feet are firmly on the floor, that you're comfortable, and that you can begin to let yourself drop inside by allowing your eyes to close and your attention and your curiosity to drop inward on your breath, paying attention to the temperature, the sensation of the rise and fall of your ribs. Yeah. And as you drop inside, paying more and more attention, deeper and deeper within, breathing all the way into your spine, all the air spaces in your bones. Feeling your ribs as they rise and fall with each inhale and exhale. And gently turning your attention, your awareness, inward and downward. Feeling the rise and fall of your belly. Your sitting bones. Noticing the sensations of your legs, your thighs, your knees, your calves, all the way down into the soles of your feet, resting on the floor. Yeah, good. Noticing the sensation of your heels, the balls of your feet, your arches, your toes. As they make a connection with this safe, rich energy field, the earth, that's always beneath us as long as we're walking on the planet. Yeah. And then allow your attention, your awareness, to drop down into the earth, as though you were putting down roots or light beams, perhaps riding a river of awareness. And allow yourself to go as deeply and widely as you feel comfortable doing in this moment in time. Good. And you may notice that one side or the other is grounding, feeling the depth of the earth beneath you a little more quickly or easily than the other. That's pretty normal. Just notice it and keep allowing yourself to be curious and to explore deeper and deeper into the earth. You might find yourself getting hits about finding bedrock or sand. You may feel like you found an aquifer. Just simply noticing whatever shows up in your awareness as you set your attention and your intention to drop deeply into this very rich energy field that supports us all the time. Good, good. And then dropping even a little deeper, if you're comfortable doing so. I was just noticing that it was easier for me to dive in through the balls of my feet and my arches. So I just sent down some tendrils and roots from my heels. And I noticed as I did that the whole back of my body relaxed a little bit more. So notice what's happening for you as you allow yourself to take your attention inward and downward, deeper and deeper into this supportive resource that we have beneath us all the time. And often, as you dive in more deeply, grounding, reaching, feeling the sensations of the earth beneath you, you may notice little, I call them mirrored sensations in your own body. I just dived in a little more deeply through my heels and noticed that my shoulders dropped back and relaxed. What are you noticing? Yeah. And as you go, as you're diving more and more deeply, putting down those roots or light beams or rivers or whatever metaphor works for you, making this safe connection to this rich resource. Take some easy breaths and exhale what you no longer need. Whatever you're carrying in your own system that you really don't need. It's not helpful. Excess tension. Maybe some of the anxiety of the air around you. As you're grounding, breathe out, exhale anything you no longer need. Nice. Nice. Yeah. And feeling this rich connection, ask your body, what would feel most nourishing and nurturing to me in this moment. And when you're ready, we're going to take a nice easy breath, but this time you're going to be allowing the rich, nourishing energy from the earth, and only what would nourish you, to fill your feet and your legs and your torso, your hands and arms, your chest, all the way up and out the crown of your head. So asking your body, particularly you might want to start with your feet, since they're what's in connection with the earth, what would nourish us most? Set that intention and take a nice, easy, deep breath. Until you feel yourself filling up, soaking in what would nourish you most with calm, clear, grounded, steady sensations and energy. Good. Good. And take any more time that you might need. But for right now, I'm going to bring this to a close. Invite you to return to it whenever you need it. And enjoy. Also, you can share this with anyone you know.